Hello guys, hello, welcome back to another live stream. Let me do my commissions first, so I can. Oh, yep. To be honest, games running very smooth right now. It always lags in my device, like when I'm streaming. Now it's not lagging.
Born of icy frost.
Easy. By the way, when we will get that new one, golden apple archipelago? Maybe we will get it tomorrow. Let's see. Let's wait for tomorrow. So again, start exploring that map. Is my stream lagging a bit? Nope, it's not lagging. Okay, fine. Oh, that was close. He was just running, but I got him. Wait. Where is the another? Oh, only two. Okay.
No touching. Next on the agenda.
Oh wow. I thought I will miss that, but I did not miss it. Wait.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. There we go. Another one is here. These birds always die when I came here. It's like a daily farm for me. So we have to give this guy something. Let me see what we have here. Dandelion wise. I do have it. Oh god.
Take it easy. 𝒒𝒂𝒕𝒄𝒉. Busted. Quietly now. Busted. You're stuck now. This'll pack a punch. You are about to get dicey.
All hail! Access denied.
There we go. Wait, we will get something. Can we do a wish? Nope, we can't.
We're way behind schedule.
Man, I don't know why I'm not getting the 4-star. When shop's gonna reset? It's like 17 days. That's so long. When banner is going to? Yep, we have 1 day before the reset.
Next on the agenda,
We have to
We're way
figure out
behind
we will get her or not. We will get him. Give me 1 second. We'll have to.
if you lie on the grass, you can feel the heart. We're way behind schedule.
Ad Astra. Thank you for. Ad Astra.
Let me craft my condenser design so I can do the quest. Oh, where was the quest? This is the... No, it's not the one.
Try this time.
This one.
Access denied. Next on the agenda.
What happened to her? She's like...
I'm very sorry, but we
hitting her
cannot afford to
forehead.
pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
Oh, wow.
No,
Everyone
you
is
misunderstand
understanding
us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them.
Wait,
like
we will
he
get
was in a
the
trance.
weapon for free?
I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to
I saw a
come
few
first.
people getting the
I've
red
tried
type
talking
weapon.
to
I
him
don't
about
know
it
its
so
name.
many times, but he never listens.
I
On
don't
the
know if we
last
will
day
get
that I
it
saw
or
him,
not.
I gave
We have
him
to
an
figure out.
ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. I understand. Ame no Mayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato, During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame-no-ma Yuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing? More like completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Hello, Arfin. Welcome to the stream, bro. It's good to see you here.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales
Hello,
meeting
how are you,
between the
brother?
two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
I am new in this game.
Well, Paimon was thinking
Sure.
that
I can
maybe
teach you.
someone
1 second.
accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and,
Let me skip
never
this one
Paimon's brain needs to rest for a
so I
while.
can tell you.
Over to you.
That is the most likely
Artifacts
conclusion
just
based on
increase
everything
your
we know.
damage.
What
Like,
started as a disagreement,
there are
however,
4
in
types
this
of-
case, only
there
one
are
of the
5 types
parties
of
would have started
artifacts.
the fire. That would make the other party innocent,
How are you, bro? I'm
and
fine.
they would have no reason to
I'm
hide
good too,
themselves
bro.
from the
I'm
public.
fine too.
If this is indeed what happened, and the innocent man hasn't come forward yet, one fact that I keep coming back to, Mr. Nagato,
Let me
the
skip
more I
this one
ponder it,
so I can tell you
Right.
rightly.
Ame-no-ma Yuya.
Darn!
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Ame-no-ma,
Okay.
let's head out of the city.
So, equipping artifacts will increase your damage. Like, so I have this type of artifacts. You have to see the passive, which set giving the. Okay. I understand that. So. How can I tell? So you have to choose like so she's a cryo character. That's why you have to equip her cryo artifacts like this one, Blizzard's Lair, which gives you cryo damage bonus 15% and increases the increases crit rate. So you have to see the character is which type, like which in which one she will do more damage. Okay. So she's a DPS, so she's based on the charge attack. like this. She will increase the charge attack damage. So you have to focus on the charge attack. This set gives the charge attack bonus. Increase the charge attack by 35% if the character uses the catalyst or bow. You have to she is a charge attack type. That's why you have to choose that one. Yelan is a support, but you can make any like any type you want. So this character is a support type character, but I made her as a DPS. I'm using HP artifacts because she scales off HP. Like this, you can see that 40%, 40.7% of max HP. She will increases damage based on her max HP. Like that. You have to see this one first. Skill abilities. Animo boy character I'm using now as a main. You mean this one? I guess you mean this one, Traveler. To be honest, building this character is a waste of resources. If you have Shangling or if you have this character or this one or
Ow!
this one, you can build those. Yeah. Once let me show you. If you don't have artifacts, like I don't have passive right now. I don't have 4% passive. 4-piece passive. Will now see the damage difference. Let me remove my flower, so it will be more understanding. See, I don't have yes, I have 5-star. Oh yeah, that's nice. See, now I don't have the 4-piece passive. Now see the damage difference once.
We're way behind schedule.
She did like 16k. I just removed her flower. Flower gives nothing than increasing my HP. So if I equip the 4-piece one, let me go far so you can understand. So let me equip my flower back. Oh shit, I'm still in the combat. Now I have a 4-piece bonus. Previously she did like 16k, and now see the damage difference.
We're way behind schedule.
Wait, it's not accurate. 22k. With the help of artifacts, I did 22k. With this buff, increases charge attack damage by 35%. With this help, with the help of this, I did that one. So every character uses different artifacts.
Next on the agenda.
If there was a DPS, you have to figure out like which type of character it is. Then you can choose the artifacts whichever you want. If the character was a support, you have to use these artifacts. This one, emblem. This is set for the yeah. The artifacts depends on the character. If the character was a support, you have to choose this. Support is like these characters are support characters which help the main character. You even make them as a DPS, but they are mostly good as a support. This character is a support. Like these character use only for the. Can I Google it? Yeah, sure. You can Google it. Even this guy was a support, and this one support character. Diana is a support, and she's also a healer also. She's not a healer, she gives you a buff. This one is a support. Even this one is a support. Like they only help the main character to deal more damage. This guy is you can make him DPS on support and healer also. He's an all-rounder. Minute. He even gives you buffs also. Which one was okay? Let me show you. Main means the people who do more damage. Like this girl is a main. This one is main. This one is also a main. Ayaka is also a main. Utao is also a main. Diluc is also a main, but right now people are not using them. Oh, okay. This one, Sayu. Yeah, she's a healer. Mostly she can be used as a healer. You can make her as a support as well, but she's a good character to be, if I say. You can see from here they will heal or not, like HP generation over time, like this. Like this one is a healer. She heals you. She's also a healer, but she's a DPS also. We can make her DPS also. No problem, bro. No problem. It's fine. So, sorry, I'm not that great at teaching, but I told you everything I know. And also you can make them as a DPS too, if you want. You can make her as a DPS as well. Even this guy too. It's on your it's your wish, but you have to give right artifacts. If you want to make him as a DPS, you have to see which element he is. He's a Hydro one, so you have to choose Hydro, like damage Hydro damage bonus 15%, like this. If you equip 2 piece, you will get buff. See, you got buff Hydro damage bonus 15%. And elemental burst damage means it will increase your ultimate damage. This one, this ultimate damage, it will increases the damage. Yeah, you are in the less AR, that's why she is doing less damage. After getting more AR, and if you level up her even, your damage will be increased so much. Actually, she is a support character, but I make her as a DPS. It's your wish. You can make any type you want. Just you have to see which type of character he is by seeing these. If you see defense like this, you have to equip him these type of artifacts, like which gives you defense more, which gives you more defense, like that. I think this one. No, it's not the one. Hey Min, welcome to the stream, bro. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the stream. How are you, bro? This one gives you the defense. Some characters is like all my artifacts are wrong. Yeah, in the less AR you can give anything you want. That's how it works, because you don't get the artifacts which you want in that AR. Even I also did not got, like I will choose like this. Let me tell you. So she don't have artifacts. Just I equip her all. Let's think I only have 3-star artifacts. I only go for the attack one. I will see is there any substat like attack percentage. Yeah, like this. You have to choose all attack artifacts. So after getting to the AR45, you will be started getting the good artifacts. Till then you have to keep like this, all attack one. So you can survive and fight. And max it all. If you got any artifacts in the attack, it's fine, bro. In that AR you have to do like this by choosing all attack artifacts. if you got any attack artifacts in the 4-star one, you can choose it too. Till the AR45, I'm in the 29 level. Okay, that's fine. You can choose like this. Even if you got 4-star one in the attack one, in the attack main stat, this is the main stat. First one is the main stat. You have to focus on that one. And substats are like it will increase a less amount of damage. Like this. Let me show you. So game show you which kind of artifacts you have to choose. Like this, if you type on the attribute recommendations, attribute reference, if you type this one, it will show you the which one you have to choose on her. Like this, attack percentage, pick up the attack percentage, elemental mastery by 3%, like that. And also it will tell you the which talent you have to increase, talent reference. If you type that one, first priority level is main normal attack. You have to focus on the normal attack, like that one. If you see this girl, it will show you the elemental burst. See, first priority level up is this one, elemental one. Let me show you. So yeah, you have to go to the character and you have to tap artifacts on that one, and you have to choose any artifacts. Then it will show in the top one, this one. Yeah. If you tap that one, it will show you need defense percentage 48%, like that one, energy recharge 41%, 41, like that one, attack percentage, like this. Like this. She's a character which gives us buff, so that's why we need attack. She's a support as well, so yeah. She increases the main character damage, like that one, cryo damage bonus. This is how it works. If you say this character is the one of the best character, this one, even though you make him as a support, he will act as a DPS. One of the best character he is. And also there is a, how long you are playing, let me see, I don't remember that much. It's like for 500 days, I guess. Let me see when I got Amber. I got her on the 2020 December 30. From that day I'm playing this game. I maybe stopped like 1 month, I guess, but I keep on playing. You can see when you got Amber is the first character we got, so we can see when we started the game. From here, join party on the December 30, 2020.
The fighting has ceased
Yeah,
for
I
now.
do have one.
Commence
I do
physical
have.
training. Ah, my tail's getting wet. Let's find a fire and dry off.
Let me.
Stay alert!
I hope Nightbot is working. Yeah, there we go. It's my server link, but I don't remember my username. That's why I'm giving my server link. It's called server link.
Wait. I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
Bro, by the way, where you from, bro? If you don't mind asking.
There's nothing here.
I'm from India.
It's gone now. But I can still sense the
I'm
direction
Trigger.
it left
I'm
in.
from India.
It felt very much like that ancient
Trigger is my
presence in
in-game name,
Inazuma.
so all people call me Trigger. That's why I stick to that.
Indeed. But this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation. We should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
So it's an underground warehouse.
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the 𝒕𝒂𝒏 energy has long since left this place, but the residue it left behind still hasn't dissipated.
Yeah, sure, you can send, bro. I don't
Judging
mind.
from the concentration, I would have to conclude that the 𝒕𝒂𝒏 source resided here for a very long time.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself.
I'm from
alone.
Bangladesh, but in Malaysia. Oh,
It could well
that's
be
nice.
that he was already under the influence of 𝒕𝒂𝒏 energy at
I
that time.
even have. Oh, bro, you know Hindi? That's cool. Oh yeah, Bangladesh people knows that.
From what I've been told, 𝒕𝒂𝒏 does not turn all upon whom it preys into violent monsters, but most
I know,
will develop
I
a
can talk
stubborn
Hindi.
streak upon being exposed to the 𝒕𝒂𝒏's unfulfilled will.
मैं बढ़िया हूँ, bro.
Their
मैं
interests
बहुत बढ़िया हूँ
become
मैं.
fanatical obsessions. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of 𝒕𝒂𝒏 could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions, even as he put himself in grave debt.
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
Wait, is he going inside?
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
Yeah. To be honest, I love him so much. He's one of the best roaster. I never miss his videos.
Boogeyman was about to jump out at us.
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the 𝒕𝒂𝒏 energy source left this place.
I like
Two
the
ordinary
getting over it
humans
gameplay
entangled
video.
with the
One of the
𝒕𝒂𝒏.
best comedy one. It's the one of the best
I
one.
fear much misfortune has already befallen
I
them.
cannot even stop laughing.
Yes, let's go.
He
If
broke
nothing
his
else, it's
monitor
vital
and,
that we find
and the
out where this
mouse.
𝒕𝒂𝒏 energy is coming from.
Man, that was
Quiet
so
your
funny
mind
one.
and focus on what you sense around you.
Have you saw that clip?
Perhaps you too will perceive its ominous
He
presence in the
breaks
wind.
his monitor when he was playing the Getting Over It game. Oh wait, what was that? Okay. I guess you are doing
the trail
the
appears to split into two.
quest right now.
The main
in the
source
game.
of the 𝒕𝒂𝒏 energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here and seems to be dissipating slowly. Quite possibly. Let's search the area.
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls! They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
The hunt is on!
It's...
Ugh!
To be
Look at
honest,
this red stuff!
when I was at the
What is it?
AR30,
By
like
the looks of it, a letter.
even
written
I
on a
also
piece
don't
of
know what
torn
is
clothing.
artifacts. I
The
don't
ink is
even
bone
equip that
dry.
one.
It must have been written quite some time ago. Well,
I do equip,
take a
but
look.
only on the one character. I will be missing like 1 or 2 artifacts from the character because I don't know how to. What is that one? That's why I did not equip that. But after seeing people playing, then I understand the artifacts is the main thing. We have to equip one.
According to this letter, a conflict arose because Ame-no-ma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So, where is he?
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of 𝒕𝒂𝒏. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us. Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for us to find here.
Oh shit.
Yes. Right now, we need to uncover some more important truths. If Ame-no-ma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him, the more people risk meeting the same tragic end.
Right! So let's get moving!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the 𝒕𝒂𝒏. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected, it seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Wait! You figured it out? So these two cases are connected after all?
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
No option of sending SMS on Discord. Oh wait. 1 second. Let me see it. 1 second. I will be right back. Discord is in my mobile. That's why I have to see in this one. Okay, I send you the message in the Discord. Oh wow. Oh, we have to catch up with the wind currents.
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Why here? Is there anything special about this place?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time. Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
Kaedehara Kazuha.
Oh wow, he's back.
At last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is 𝒂𝒚𝒛𝒻𝒰𝒐 that stands before us. But what if instead of facing 𝒂𝒚𝒛𝒰𝒐, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light. Whoa, whoa! Surely you don't mean... Are you serious?
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind, and more recently using the sale as a means to affect, or rather as a means to occupy, 𝒂𝒚𝒛𝒰𝒻𝒰𝒐's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant
To be
of the
honest, this
𝒂𝒕𝒄𝒉
blade
clan,
is so cool.
you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒕.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith. And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So, swords can become conscious and control people?
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects an ordinary weapon. But that gave me the opportunity to take
I
action.
guess in this stream is somewhat
After the
lagging.
death of
Game
my
is
creator,
somewhat
I
lagging in
decided
this
to
stream.
leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of
But in my
Inazuma.
device it's not lagging.
Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless
I don't
hosts
know
along the
why,
way, each bringing me one step closer to my
Maybe a screen
ancestral
recorder
home.
problem. That might be it.
I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
Ah, so 𝒂𝒏𝒛𝒻𝒰𝒨 was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission. When they got tired or injured or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to
You're awful.
Oh, wow.
After I
That was
returned to
skipped.
Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until 𝒂𝒏𝒛𝒻𝒰𝒨 handed himself
Actually,
over
I'm
to me
trying
on a
these
silver
new
platter.
characters.
At long last, I'm approaching my
Did you
journey's
send?
destination. By 𝒂𝒏𝒛𝒻𝒰𝒨's
Let
body,
me see
I
it
have
once.
found you. And by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun.
No, it's not. You are not
you stood
enough.
against the Raiden Shogun's Muso
It's,
no
it's
Hitotachi.
it's
There
the
can
first
be no
time
other
playing
to
this
serve
game. That's
as
why
my
you don't
host for what is
understand
to come.
what to do.
Now, give your body over
So
to me.
let me see after this. Kazuha.
Into the wind!
Submit to me.
He's one of the
Join
best
me
characters.
and sever that divine light.
Oh,
Submit to me.
it's like Kazuha one.
One with nature!
Shall rewrite history. Join me and sever that divine light.
Oh man.
Into the wind!
Rewrite history.
Clouds high, the birds call! The wind knows it. It's fine.
Let me see his construct. Oh wow.
Busted. Game's up. Time's over.
Oh, wait, I don't want to. Let me kill him with the Kazuha.
Wind Strider!
Shall rewrite history.
Time to go. Into
Join
the
me
wind.
and sever that divine light. Submit to me.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Rewrite history.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Join me and sever that divine light.
Into the wind.
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too.
1 second, I will see after this, because
You've lost!
if I went to the another
never
wrap,
lose.
I
It is
will
this
be
body that has reached
restarting
its
this
limit,
one. That's
nothing
why
more.
I have to restart this entire one
Even
again.
if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will. The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure. By any means necessary, and any medium available,
Hero Spider,
I
welcome
shall
to the stream, bro.
return and fulfill my destiny!
Hello, brother. Welcome to the
Your
stream.
fighting style.
It's so good to see
It is
you.
indeed the forms of Isshin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance.
Akash Kumar,
as well
welcome
as
to
a
the stream, bro.
thinly veiled mania
It's
and
so good to see
despair.
you.
Really?
Welcome to the
You
stream,
can
bro.
tell all that
Hello,
just
hello,
from
bye.
his moves?
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Isshin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings.
कैसा है मेरा भाई?
Since the blade is currently possessing Amenome Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania
So
is
मेरा नाम
probably due to
ट्रिगर
your
है.
desperate,
In-game name,
single-minded ambition.
in-game name है मेरा ट्रिगर.
You believe I
So
am your
I'm
only
from
hope.
India.
Are you trying to claim
It's so
that I
good
am
to see
helpless
you
without
both.
you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Isshin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can
मेरे
possess
पास
its
अभी
owner.
Kazuha.
Now that I've seen inside your mind,
ओ भाई,
everything finally makes sense.
तुम तो लकी
You
हो,
weren't biding
लकी
your
है bro.
time. You were
मैं पुल
trapped.
कर रहा हूँ. हाँ, one of the best character है वो काजुआ तो.
After all the time that's
मैं भी
passed,
agree
you
करता
have
हूँ.
grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to
मैं
acquire
ट्राई
a new
करना,
host
मैं
without
ट्राई कर रहा
making
हूँ
physical
इसको,
contact.
but नहीं मिल रहा है मेरे को तो.
Oh, that's right.
नसीबी
Kaya
कर रहा है
remembers
मेरा.
now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
पहला किसी
Only
लोगों
when
को
Mr.
लिए
Nagato
ट्राई किया
witnessed his
हूँ,
wife's
वो भी नहीं मिला.
distress and
अब
decided to
कासुगा को
sell
ट्राई
his
कर रहा हूँ, वो
collectibles,
भी नहीं मिल
did you
रहा.
finally have an opportunity to reach out to Amenome Yuya and make your escape?
And what of it?
काजुआ तो बहुत
Well,
बहुत
that
हेल्प
brings me
करता
to
है
my
स्पाइडर
second
लैबिस पर.
point. There's a
बहुत यूज
despair
होता
in
है
you that is
काजुआ
so strong
स्पाइडर लैबिस
it
पर.
threatens to overwhelm you.
इसके लिए सबको चाहिए.
You were determined to
77
fulfill your maker's
PT per
ambition,
मिला.
whatever the cost.
Oh,
But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear.
at least is nice, bro.
Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more
But
you
काजुआ
clenched
मिला
your
था,
teeth and pressed
वही
forward,
लकी है,
the
बहुत
greater
बड़ा
your
बात है.
fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an
मेरे को
ambition
तो
has long since become a
मेरा पीटी तो
delusional fantasy.
78
What would you
एबो
know
होता है.
about any of this? I'm just one step away from
5 स्टार
achieving my goal.
उस पे ही मिलता है
You
78 एबो.
returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Isshin art.
काजुआ को ट्राई
But
कर
to
रहा
make
हूँ,
this
बट नहीं मिल
arduous
रहा.
journey, you committed countless
पीटी
atrocities
पीटी
and
बहुत
showed
कम है मेरा.
blatant disregard for human life.
बिल्ड कर दिया
Even
क्या
if you were to sever
काजुआ को,
that
ब्रो?
divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
fool.
Sure, you inherited the secrets of 𝒉𝒐𝒻. But even as you made your
And
journey
also
to honor this
congratulations on
legacy,
getting
you
Kazuha, bro.
treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of 𝒉𝒐𝒻 when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade
wishes
and
from
its
myself.
bearer?
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so
Silence,
much.
you blabbering fool.
Build कर दिया क्या Kazuha को?
I must achieve
कौन सा
my
build किया?
goal.
कौन सा
This
build
was
से किया?
his life's dream and the very
EMR,
purpose for which I was brought into
DPS one.
being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly.
EM भी DPS like DPS जैसा act करता है. EM build करे तो भी.
And you should face
वो तो भी
reality.
character है तो.
Easy
Kazuha.
for you to say. Facing reality offers
Oh,
me
bye.
nothing. I have no need
668.
of anything that would
Nice,
stand in
Otto.
my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called
increase करने की
reality.
try कर रहा है क्या? थोड़ा और थोड़ा.
It is pointless to
868
argue
बहुत
further.
सही है.
Descendant of the 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 clan. If you wish to save this man,
1300 attack. Oh bhai.
then offer me your body in exchange.
How stubbornly you stick to
अच्छा
your
है build
wayward
तो.
path.
चलो.
I do not
अच्छा ही
believe
होगा.
for a second that you
कितना-
can
कितना
challenge
damage
the
कर रहा है
almighty
Kazuha?
Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his
मैं
demands.
देख रहा हूँ बंदे
Very
के
well.
पास
Then find yourself some
Kazuha
enemies with
build
whom
देख
you
रहा
wish
हूँ
to
दूसरे
cross
बंदे को
blades.
देख
A
रहा हूँ
taste of my
800 and
power will more than
900,000
convince
हो
you.
रहा है कि कैसे हो रहा है पता
Once
नहीं
we
चल
have
रहा
dealt
मेरे को
with
तो
them,
मैंने
we shall
सुक्रोस पे
proceed
ट्राई
to
किया नहीं हो रहा है
𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒄.
मेरा
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release 𝒒𝒻𝒔 from your control.
I accept.
Do this, Kazuha!
ओहो ओके ओके
This is the only way to save 𝒒𝒻𝒔. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the blade's puppet. The cursed blade's strength is
वेपन
currently very weak.
आयरन सिंह
and I sense
ज्यादा
he's
IM देता है क्या
This suggests his
मेरे को
heart is
पता
still
नहीं.
not completely devoid of
मैं
honor.
सुक्रोस पर ट्राई किया
The
हूँ
power
EM
of the
बढ़ाने
𝒒𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒏 lies in
वो
intensifying
तो 500
existing
के आसपास ही
obsessions.
है
This is the reason Mr. Nagato and
बोलते हैं
𝒒𝒻𝒔 fell prey to
वेपन
it.
वेपन का
Since I
40
don't
लेवल है
have any
बट
similar
इंक्रीज
kinds
करे
of
तो थोड़ा
obsessions, I should be able to
100
put
आ
up some
जाएगा
resistance for a while.
उसके पास 600 होता है
Even so,
पता नहीं
Even if
उधर
things take a
800
turn
and
for the
900
worse,
EM आ रहा
I
है
still
कैसे आ
have
रहा है
you
पता
both
नहीं
here
चल रहा
with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent
मैं
victim.
3
I'm
महीने
willing to
फार्म
accept
किया हूँ
the
उसका
risks
लिए
entailed.
3 months फार्म किया हूँ
Your
कुछ भी नहीं
disdain
मिल
for
रहा
me
मेरे को
betrays your woeful
डिफेंस ही
ignorance.
डिफेंस मिल
I
रहा है
agreed to this bet because there
कल
are things
स्टीम
I
पर भी
wish to learn
डिफेंस ही मिल
too.
रहा है डिफेंस ही मिला है सब
Now.
डिफेंस आर्टिफैक्ट्स
Take me in your hand.
ओ भाई ये दे रहा है क्या ओ भाई ये तो स्वार दे दिया इसको गॉट लकी विद आर्टिफैक्ट डबल EM स्टार्स ओ भाई
I'm okay.
बढ़िया मिल रहा था
I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment.
एक
It's all
मिनट
right.
सुक्रोज का बिल दे
So far,
दिखाता हूँ मेरा
this was... I will. Thank you.
what should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for 𝒉𝒐𝒻 cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer,
मैं उस वाले
cannot
डोमेन
unleash its true power.
बहुत साल
if he wants to avoid reality,
बहुत
then
मंथ्स
we
पर
need to
फार्म
fight
किया हूँ
until
बट
he has
एक
no
भी है
choice
अच्छा
but
नहीं
to
मिला
face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense
बहुत दिन
combat
फार्म करने
situation.
के बाद मेरे को EM वाला सैंड्स मिला
Paimon
वो भी
remembers
टट्टी
hearing
वाला है
about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since
एक
the
भी अच्छा नहीं मिलता
𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒕
मेरे को
clan
8
abandoned
बैट्स
that
पर
secret base, it's
लकी
been
नहीं
held
हूँ
by
मैं
Roni ever since.
इवन गाचा पर भी लकी नहीं हूँ
Ah, all right. Please lead the way.
What about 𝒒𝒻𝒔? What?
The blade says he'll let 𝒒𝒻𝒔 trail us silently.
Are we this is a good idea. It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
काजुआ कितना डैमेज कर रहा है? मेरे को पता नहीं कितना करता है उतना ज्यादा ईएम पर, एंड बफ्स कितना देता है? Did you pull already? नहीं pull किया bro. I did not pull anything. I don't even have Primogems. So yesterday I did, but I did not get him. So I'm still hoping for. By the way, welcome to the stream, bro. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How are you, brother? Yesterday I summoned few, but I did not get. Of course, my pity is very low, so my pity is like. Let me see once. It's like wait a second. 30. 31, 32, it's like 32. I have to see I will get him or not. Tomorrow we will get a new island, so we can farm in that. Level 69 average 4k 4 and 5k damage. Oh, 34% elemental buff. ओ भाई वो तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. मैं सुक्रोस का दिखाता हूँ एक बार. ये क्या है? एक मिनट रुको. ओ मेरे को वेपन अपग्रेड करना पड़ेगा. बट एलिमेंटल बफ ज्यादा नहीं देता होगा सुक्रोस तो. इसको दिखाने दो मेरे को. ये वाला नहीं, इस वाला देखना. ये बहुत फार्म करने के बाद ये मिला. वो भी बहुत बेकार सबस्टैट्स है मेरा. HP 20% आ गया, डिफेंस 21, अटैक 37, कर डैमेज वो आ गया. बहुत फार्म किया बट नहीं दिखते हैं. उस सबको डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया मैं. ये एनिमो डैमेज बोनस, ये एनिमो डैमेज यूज कर रहा हूँ उस पर, क्योंकि EM नहीं मिला इसलिए ये यूज कर रहा हूँ. ये मेरा ये भी अच्छा नहीं मिलता मेरे को. ये वाला EM भी टू पीस, ये 2 पीस, ये 81% वाला बेकार है. बट बफ तो बहुत ज्यादा दे रहा है. 34% एलिमेंटल डैमेज बोनस एंड 4 पीस पर भी बहुत ज्यादा बफ देता है. 4 पीस यही यूज कर रहा है क्या तुम? 4k एंड 5k डैमेज बहुत कम है क्योंकि तुम EM बिल्ड यूज कर रहा है इसीलिए. बट 34% एलिमेंटल डैमेज बोनस वो तो सही है. और बढ़ जाएगा इंक्रीज करे तो, लेवल अप करे तो. सुक्रोस कितना देता है एलिमेंटल डैमेज बोनस? देखना तो एक बार.
experiment. We'll...
एक बार देखते हैं सुक्रोज कितना डैमेज देता है। EM मैं सुक्रोज को DPS बना दिया क्योंकि EM ही नहीं मिल रहा है इसलिए DPS बने। 4 पीस सेट, हाँ वो तो अब तो बहुत OP रखता है 4 पीस यूज करे तो। हाँ पर टाइम, हाँ वो तो जरूर होता है, टाइम लगे।
We're way behind schedule.
No touching! Animal test 6308.
71 है, 200 दे, 300 दे यार मेरे को। सेवेंटी वन है क्या? ऊपर देखते हैं। बफ जाना पड़ेगा, इसके बाद देख सकते हैं। अलग है। ओह 176, ओके ओके, फिर तो 200 आ रहा है मेरे को।
Next on the agenda.
200 EM दे रहा है सुक्रोज।
Got something for ya.
इसको लगा। हाँ 200 दे रहा है।
We're way behind schedule.
काजुआ तो और देता होगा काजुआ। अब दिखाता हूँ मेरा लक कितना खराब होता है। ये फार्म करके दिखाता हूँ एक बार। एस्टरडे तो सब HP डिफेंस मिला मेरे को, सब डिफेंस ही है। डिफेंस एंड HP, एक भी EM वाला एक भी नहीं मिला मेरे को। ओ ये वाला, चलो इसको ही चलते हैं, इसका टीम लेके। स्टार्ट करते ही मेरा थोड़ा टाइम लेता है स्पॉन होने पर।
My apologies. Time to go.
शायद उस वाले बर्ड्स पर क्रिट किया बट उस पर नहीं किया क्रिट। बताओ तो।
Amuse myself a little.
I will have order.
Whirling snow. Torn to oblivion.
You are free. Picked the wrong
Illusion shattered.
This is order.
या शॉन्गले या मेरे पास है पहला, यही मेरा फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस कैरेक्टर है। उसका डेमो ट्रेलर देखने के बाद मैं टू बी ऑनेस्ट इस गेम को मैं इसका ट्रेलर देखने के बाद ही डाउनलोड किया था। मैं HP देखना, HP मिलता है, HP अंडर अटैक नहीं चाहिए, कोई नहीं चाहिए हो, जो भी नहीं चाहिए वही देते हैं लोग। जोंगली मेरा फर्स्ट जोंगली ट्रेलर देखने के बाद ही डाउनलोड किया गेम को, बहुत पसंद आ गया मेरे को देखने के बाद, इसीलिए बहुत फार्म करके रीरन पर निकल दिया। जोंगली आ गया।
Solidify.
Kami Sato light. Sume.
पसंद आया क्या उसका ट्रेलर, डेमो ट्रेलर जॉन्गी का?
Now you shall perish. Over here.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
The merrier. Take flight. Look at me.
अबे अच्छा मिल गया। अबे देख वही बहुत बहुत ओपी लगता है मेरे को उसका ट्रेलर।
Solidify.
Let's go. Are you here to break the ice? Higher, higher, stand by fire. Go.
बहुत दिन के बाद क्रिट किया मेरा उठाओ।
I will have order.
Torn to oblivion.
Prepare yourself.
वही मेरे को सब कुछ भी नहीं देते हैं लोग। वो HP देते हैं और दूसरा सेट देते हैं, कुछ भी नहीं आता। मैं तो रोज फार्म करता हूँ, रोज वही मिलता है मेरे को। HP और डिफेंस देख अगेन HP। देख देख HP एंड डिफेंस यही मिलता। अबे यार इस डोमेन बेकार डोमेन है ये तो, बट आर्टिफैक्ट्स उसका बहुत ओपी है, इसलिए कर रहा होगा ये लोग, इसलिए 30 स्टफ दे रहे होगा मतलब 30 आर्टिफैक्ट्स।
Another test.
Shine down. Kami-sama. Zetsu.
Leaving so soon. This is order. Stabilize.
मैं क्या बोलूँ
There is
ब्रो,
no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
रोज HP एंड डिफेंस देख के बोर हो गया मैं तो। मैं छोड़ दूंगा एक बार इसको, इस डोमेन करना।
Shine down.
एटलीस्ट क्रिट डैमेज और अटैक नहीं दे रहे, सब HP एंड डिफेंस। सैंड्स पर भी यही सेम होता है इसके साथ भी, कंफर्म बोल रहा हूँ यही सेम होता है। देख नहीं चाहिए बट यही देख लिया। क्रिट डैमेज ओ भाई, ये तो What device you are using? मैं तो Vivo Y50 यूज करता हूँ, उतना ज़्यादा परफॉर्मेंस नहीं है बट गेम खेल रहा हूँ कोई इस पर। Vivo Y50 डिवाइस का नाम मेरा। देखते हैं क्या आता है उस पर, कोई मिल गया मेरे को। सच बोलो तो राइडन ही मेरा बहुत ज्यादा लकी कैरेक्टर है, क्योंकि 50-50 इस पर भी विन करता हूँ मैं। लाइक इसको एक्यूप करके विश करता हूँ मैं। ज़्यादा नहीं जीतूँगा बट दो तीन इस पर ही जीतूँगा, विन हुआ मैं। अब बोलूँगा डिफेंस, फ्लैट डिफेंस आएगा, देखते हैं। वाई एलिमेंटल, ओके कोई बात नहीं, देखते हैं क्या होता है। अबे एलिमेंटल मार्च किसको चाहिए? मेरे को नहीं चाहिए। नेक्स्ट वाला क्रिट नहीं गया तो छोड़ देंगे उसको, बेकार हो जाएगा। नेक्स्ट वाला नहीं गया तो ओ भाई ये, अबे यार डिफेंस गया तो छोड़ देना चाहिए मेरे को। डिफेंस ये एक भी आर्टिफैक्ट देखो, डिफेंस जरूर होता है मेरा। लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ दी आर्टिफैक्ट्स पर डिफेंस होता है, इस पर भी डिफेंस है, मोस्टली डिफेंस होता है मेरा। ये वाला पर डिफेंस है, ये वाला डिफेंस है, इस पर होगा। इस पर तो 27% डिफेंस है मेरा। कौन सा वाला आर्टिफैक्ट है वो? इस पर ही होगा, हाँ ये वाला देख, 27% डिफेंस आ गया मेरा। पता नहीं क्यों ये लोग देते हैं इतना ज्यादा डिफेंस। इसको चाहिए इटो पर लगाने, तो इटो ही नहीं है मेरे पास। नोवेल लगाता हूँ बट नोवेल मेरे को पसंद नहीं बिल्ड करना, उसका बहुत ओपी है, बट इसको इधर ही छोड़ दिया मैं। इस वाले फेट को लेके छोड़ दिया इसको।
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I got more than 250 maiden set from this domain. ओ भाई मेरे को तो बहुत ज़्यादा मिला था, 250 अबो मिला था मेरे को। Sarfaraj, welcome to the stream, bro. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the stream, brother. It's so good to see you here. PUBG है ना? हाँ मैं खेल के ट्राई कर दिया, अपडेट भी कर दिया मैं। अपडेट करके खेला हूँ एक मैच, 1 और 2 मैच। बहुत लैग मार रहा है गेम, बहुत ज़्यादा ग्राफिक्स है उस पर, तो लाइक एनिमेशन बहुत ज़्यादा लैग दे रहा है डिवाइस पर। मैं उस सब 250 मेडन सेट को कन्वर्ट कर दिया दूसरी आर्टिफैक्ट पर, क्योंकि कोई यूज नहीं है उसको रखने के लिए, इसलिए सबको कन्वर्ट कर दिया दूसरी सेट पर। इस बार भी कुछ भी नहीं मिलता मेरे को। एक HP डिफेंस HP, इसको रखते हैं, एक बार क्या होता है देखते हैं। कोई काम नहीं है इसको, चलो देखते हैं क्या मिलता। अबे यार EM इस पर मिल रहा है, उस पर जाइए, उस वाला सेट पर जाइए, इस वाले पर मिल रहा है। अभी खेलेंगे क्या? अभी इस गेम को खेल के उसके बाद आता हूँ मैं। इस गेम का स्ट्रीम करके उसके बाद आता हूँ खेलने। ऑल द बेस्ट। थैंक्स सो मच ब्रो, थैंक्स सो मच ब्रो। बीजीएम में खेलता है क्या आकाश कुमार तुम? कौन सा गेम खेलता है तुम? देख कुछ भी नहीं मिला, सब टट्टी है। I guess they're इस वाले डोमेन वांटेडली कर रहे होगा ये लोग। लाइक ये वाला सेट वन ऑफ द बेस्ट सेट है, इसीलिए वो लोग बैड आर्टिफैक्ट्स दे रहा होगा वो लोग ना। ओ क्या कौन सा गेम खेलता है तुम? ओनली गेंशन, ओके ओके। मैं तो एपेक्स लेजेंड एंड ये वाला गेम गेंशन इम्पैक्ट एंड वो बीजीएम में खेलता हूँ। बीजीएम में भी ज़्यादा नहीं खेलता हूँ मैं। एपेक्स लेजेंड तो बहुत सही है, सही गेम है वो तो, बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आ रहा है। लाइक वो वाला फ्री टू प्ले गेम है वो। हमको सब कैरेक्टर मिलते हैं एपेक्स लेजेंड पर, सब कैरेक्टर मिलते हैं, बट उसका स्किन उसका ही स्किन पर स्पेंड करना पड़ेगा। लाइक वो जैसा लगा दिया वो लोग। स्किन्स भी देते हैं वो लोग, बट बहुत सही अच्छा बढ़िया स्किन्स लगाते हैं वो लोग। मैं भी उस पर स्पेंड नहीं कर रहा हूँ, इसी गेम पे स्पेंड नहीं करता हूँ। बट एपेक्स लेजेंड पर स्किन चाहिए तो तेरे को, कैरेक्टर का स्किन चाहिए तो स्पेंड कर सकते हो तुम, वो सीन होता है उस पर। बट अदर देन दैट फुल एफटीपी फ्री टू प्ले गेम है वो तो। चलो क्वेस्ट करते हैं। ऊपर चलना एक पड़ेगा क्या? यही लग रहा है मेरे को, देखते हैं एक बार। हाँ मोना है मेरे पास, मोना है मेरे पास। मोना अभी आयाटो बैनर पे मिला था मेरे को। मोना फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम आयाटो बैनर पर मिला मेरे को। ये मोना तो मेरा क्या बोलते हैं, बफ बिल्ड है, उसका बफ देता है, इसीलिए ये सेट यूज कर रहा हूँ। इंस्ट्रक्टर 4 पीस एलिमेंटल मास्टरी देता है। हाँ काजुआ, हाँ वही सही, इसलिए स्टैमिना भी बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं लेता, बहुत मज़ा आता है। कैज़म पर बहुत यूज होता है, कैज़म पर लाइक क्लाइम करो, एलिमेंटल स्किल टैप करो, ऊपर चला जाएगा। बहुत सही होता है वो भी तो ज़्यादा कूल डाउन नहीं, बहुत फास्टली हो जाएगा कूल डाउन। सच बोलूं तो उसको स्किप किया आयाकल के लिए, मैं उसको स्किप कर दिया आयाकल के लिए, बट अब वो सोच रहा हूँ स्किप नहीं करना था मेरे को, स्किप करके गलत किया मैं। मेरे को लगा उतना ज़्यादा खास कैरेक्टर नहीं है काजुआ, बट उसके बाद पता चला बैनर होने के बाद वो बहुत ओपी कैरेक्टर है। किधर चलना? ओ भाई मैं बहुत दूर आ गया, मैं तो देखते देखते बहुत दूर आ गया। ऊपर चलना है क्या इधर? ओके काजुआ है तो ये क्लाइंबिंग बहुत इजी हो जाता है। इधर ही है क्या? हाँ इधर ही है। वो भाई काजुआ आता है। सच बोलूं तो काजुआ तो खेलना फन होता है, वो फन टाइप कैरेक्टर है, बहुत फन आता है वो। AR59 पर बोरिंग, बहुत ज़्यादा बोरिंग होता है क्योंकि कुछ भी नहीं होता है करने के लिए। लाइक कोई है तो फार्म करने के लिए बोरिंग ज़्यादा नहीं होता क्योंकि करते रहते हैं हम लोग। ओ भाई ये स्वॉर्ड आ गया हमको। इसको ये स्वॉर्ड मिलता है क्या हमारे का परमानेंट? मिलो तो बहुत ओपी होता है।
Let's get down to business. The wind knows it.
ओ भाई ओपी।
Time to go. Into the wind.
बहुत फन टू प्ले कैरेक्टर है तो।
Let's get down to business.
As one with wind and cloud.
My blade.
The wind knows it.
ओनली काजुआ क्यों लगाए वो लोग? वो देखा नहीं, ओनली काजुआ है मेरे पास।
You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere,
तुम कुछ भी नहीं फार्म किया तो बोरिंग नहीं होता, करते रहते हैं हम लोग फार्म।
Something else on your mind?
कुछ भी नहीं है तो बोर हो जाते हैं हम लोग जल्दी।
Rather than let's keep going.
अब न्यू आइलैंड आ रहा है एंड सुमेरो के बाद गेम बोरिंग नहीं लगता। एक मिनट, चेस्ट क्या है इधर? चेस्ट होता है इधर ही है, पता था मेरे को, ये लोग यही करते हैं। देखना पड़ेगा धीरे से, ध्यान से देखना पड़ेगा। बहुत ओपी है तो।
It's my lucky day.
Wind Strider. One with nature.
To the fairy.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Let's get down to business. The wind knows me.
जल्दी मर जाएगा मर जा रहे हैं लोग
What's up with the blade?
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to 𝒂𝒗𝒊𝒂𝒂?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
चेस्ट है क्या इधर ध्यान से देखना पड़ेगा कोई भी नहीं है इधर ऊपर आने की वे नहीं है नीचे चले तो वही देख रहा हूँ ओ भाई क्या हुआ
One with nature. Time to go. This isn't over. Cheap tricks.
एक मिनट पैसे देखने दो इसका क्या क्या हाँ कुछ भी नहीं एक नहीं when you normal attack or charge ओ भाई सही है ये तो बहुत सही है इसका पैसिव ये वाला स्वाड मिले तो फ्री पे बहुत मजा आएगा एक मिनट 4 स्टार आएगा तो मिल सकता पता नहीं देखना पड़ेगा
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I've finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you.
ये वाला स्वॉर्ड पैसिव तो बहुत ओपी है इस पर काजुआ पर यूज कर सकते हैं इसको
Here they are. Take them down.
Where do they keep coming from?
एटलीस्ट कोई दे रहा है हम लोग को Genshin Impact.
Yep, we can help this time.
Don't worry, I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
It's my lucky day. The wind knows me. One with nature.
ओ भाई रूफ को टच कर दिया ओके टैप पर बहुत ज्यादा हाइट नहीं चलता, ओनली होल्ड पर चलता है। वही सीन है, टैप पर बहुत ज्यादा हाइट नहीं चल रहा, देख एक बार। वही सीन है।
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Musou no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
वही 3-star weapon हो क्या?
This is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
3-star ही weapon होगा इसका।
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years.
मैं तो daily 7 पर करता हूँ, 7 PM पर stream, daily 7 stream पर stream करता हूँ मैं।
I received aid from another power, skill,
daily 7 और 7:30 पर आसपास करता हूँ।
All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art.
क्योंकि 7 पे क्यों कर रहा हूँ कि
there is something else I must tell you.
College से
Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami.
इसलिए 7:30 पर कर रहा हूँ stream।
From the ancient past.
वही सीन है।
It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding it, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it.
Still study कर रहा हूँ मैं तो।
It is an integral part of my
year
consciousness.
तो हो जाएगा मेरा
I
studying
resisted
life।
its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry, from here on I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
अबे स्वार दे के चले
has
जा।
neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm.
स्वार दे के
Let's
चले
give
जा
him some time to
बहुत
reflect
मजा
on
होता।
things.
स्वार दे ना। 1 मिनट मेल आया कोई। ओ भाई हुटो का बर्थडे। मेरा मेन का बर्थडे है आज। There we go. 1 मिनट देखने दो। कोई चेस्ट है क्या इधर? Is there any chest right here? Let me see once. अबे यार
Huh?
क्या करना है इसको?
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Снежная, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient
By the
blade
way,
to find
इस
a way
story
back
के
to
इस पर
Inazuma,
कोई
no matter
cutscene
how
है क्या?
long or how hard the journey.
Cutscene कोई है क्या?
But
पता
he
नहीं मेरे
never
को.
wished to rival the
Cutscene है तो
gods.
बहुत मजा आता.
All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were worked by the 𝒕𝒂𝒏𝒔𝒐, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the 𝒕𝒂𝒏𝒔𝒐. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors
पता नहीं.
when it was losing
कोई
its
बात
way.
नहीं. होना चाहिए.
Shame
हाँ
it's
वही
too
वही.
late now.
मैं भी सोच रहा हूँ. कंफर्म होता है एक
Yes.
cutscene
It is
डाल
too
के
late.
भेज देते हैं लोग.
Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting
By
moment
the way,
at the
आकाश
dawn
bro,
of his
animes
journey.
देखता है क्या कर तुम?
He seems to have calmed
Anime.
down, though. Let's go and check in.
इसके साथ फाइट करना पड़ेगा. देखते हैं क्या होता है.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release 𝒂𝒏𝒻𝒰𝒎𝒑𝒄𝒕. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his
One
ambition.
Piece, Naruto. Oh
That
भाई.
is the entire purpose for my existence. So,
दोनों ही देखा क्या?
may I ask you to help me fulfill
मैं भी
the
अभी
ambitions
स्टार्ट
of
किया हूँ.
myself
1
and my
month हो गया स्टार्ट
creator?
करके.
Hey! Now you're
1 month
adding yours into the
no
mix, too?
2 month बोल दो.
Jeez,
2
don't
month
push
हो
your
गया.
luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still
पता नहीं
release
मैं वो
𝒂𝒏𝒻𝒰𝒎𝒑𝒃
तीन
as
को नहीं
promised.
देखा हूँ. Only मेरा
My
फ्रेंड दिया.
physical form, as well as the
एक डेटा
knowledge
लाइव
I
एंड
possess, should
100
still be of some
100
value
एनिमे
to
का
you.
नाम है 100.
His
वो दोनों
attitude
देखा हूँ.
has grown a lot
अब
milder.
दूसरा देखते हैं
What
चल
do
रहा
you
हूँ मैं.
think, Kazuha?
कौन सा
Should we
बेस्ट
give him a chance?
एनी रिकमेंडेशन है
it.
क्या? कौन सा देखना है मेरे को?
Thank you all.
अभी
When I was first forged,
100
my
complete
maker
कर रहा
was
हूँ.
already
100 anime.
terminally ill. He told me that
इसका
he
नाम
had
100 है.
wanted me to have the grandest opening
वो
battle.
भी सही है. डेटा लाइव तो बहुत
After
ओपी है. डेट
He
लाइव
never rose from his
बहुत
sickbed
सही है
again.
मैं वो तो
Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh, and who would be the
मैं
opponent?
सोच रहा हूँ ब्रो
I will release 𝒂𝒏𝒔𝒉 and
तुम्हें
restore his
quest
consciousness.
ये इनजुमा क्वेस्ट जैसा हो गया तो बहुत बोर हो जाएगा कंफर्म उतना
You
ज्यादा
must have plenty of reasons
बड़ा
to
है वो
both
तो
hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
डिपेंड करता है किस टाइप की एनिमे पसंद है
He used my body to inflict harm on others.
एनिमे तो
I
बहुत
utterly
सारे
despise him and his
हैं
actions.
मेरे को
But since he
ये
stayed
ऐसा
true
वाला
to your
चाहिए
agreement by
एमसी
releasing me,
मेन कैरेक्टर
you
बहुत
must still
ओपी
have
होना
some
पड़ेगा
remaining semblance of
वो
honor.
जैसा एनिमे
If a
चाहिए
duel can help to set this state of affairs in order,
लाइक
I am
मेन
willing to
कैरेक्टर
put
बहुत
myself
पावरफुल
forward.
होना चाहिए
I do not wish to be a mere
वो
victim
वाला
in this
एनिमेस
story.
पसंद है मेरे को बहुत को
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryu Commission.
मैंने मेरा फ्रेंड ने
Thanks for your
बोला
help.
हाई स्कूल EXT
who
बोला
knows how this would
वो
have ended
देखना
without your
पड़ेगा मैं
intervention.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
फाइनली चेस्ट मिल गया मेरे को हमको दो ही चेस्ट है क्या दो तीन लगा देते हैं लोग इधर तो नहीं एनिमे का नाम है क्या वो वाला नहीं है चलो चलते हैं हाई स्कूल DxD में अडल्ट सीन्स है अडल्ट मतलब लाइक 18 प्लस है क्या वो मैं तो टीवी पे देखता हूँ वो दोनों एनिमे भी
This reminds
टीवी पे
Paimon a bit
देखा
of
हूँ
the
मैं
Crux Clash. Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told
kind
us
of
everything.
okay
Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready?
देखना पड़ेगा एक बार कैसे होता है
Okay.
2-3 एपिसोड देखता हूँ पहले पसंद नहीं आया तो छोड़ दूंगा उसको
Kaidahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenome Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
वही स्वॉर्ड है क्या देखने दो एक बार ये तो टूटने वाला है ये स्वॉर्ड तो ये अबे यार सबस्टेट देखना एक बार ये अटैक सबस्टेट पूरा 0.0% हो गया टूट जाता होगा ये वो। और बहुत ऐसे एनिमे सर्च करना यूट्यूब पे बहुत सारे मिल जाएगा। ओके ओके देखता हूँ एक बार।
Time to go.
बहुत सारे अच्छे एनिमे से हाँ देख लूँगा। डेटा लाइव देखा क्या? डेटा लाइव एनिमे डेटा लाइव तो पर्सनली बहुत अच्छा लगा मेरे को। एनिमे का नाम डेटा लाइव, एक बार टाइप करता हूँ।
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
Okay, no problem.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the
उस एनिमे
experience.
उस एनिमे के अंदर ये होता है क्या? स्पिरिट्स आते हैं, स्पिरिट गर्ल्स आते हैं।
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒕
फिफ्थ सीजन आ रहा है, प्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट हो गया, उसका वेट कर रहा हूँ मैं।
I too trust Mr. 𝒂𝒂𝒂 to do the right thing.
कितना टाइम लगता है फिफ्थ सीजन आने का?
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the 𝒂𝒻𝒻 smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Hello, Srileka, welcome to the stream. Hi sister, how are you? Rise of the Shield Hero. Okay. उस वो वाला एनिमे देखता हूँ एक बार, ट्राई करता हूँ
You have returned. I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
इतना ज़्यादा एनिमे है कि पता नहीं चल रहा कौन सा देखना, क्योंकि सब अच्छा दिख रहा है, बट बहुत ओपी वाला देखना पड़ेगा।
This was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bantan Sango Detective Agency tells me that they've found
Rise
the
of
missing
Shield
Mr.
Hero,
Nagato.
Shield Hero एक बार देखता हूँ मैं।
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live. And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
सच बोलो तो
शॉर्ट्स
देख रहा हूँ, शॉर्ट्स देखने के बाद एनिमे का रील्स आता है, उसको देख के बहुत मजा आता है।
He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
उसको देख के बहुत मजा आता है। सोच रहा हूँ उसको इस एनिमे को देखूं, बट 2-3 एपिसोड देख के बहुत बोरिंग हो रहा है।
I have decided
ओनली वही सीन अच्छा होता है, के बाद बहुत सब एनिमे बहुत
Thank you.
उतना ज्यादा
I
खास
will
नहीं
explain
होता।
my reasons later. Okay, I am ready.
राइज ऑफ शील्ड एक बार देखता हूँ, राइज ऑफ शील्ड हीरो।
Please, Stay
ऐसे
true
होते
to
हैं
your promise.
2-3-5 एपिसोड देखता हूँ एक बार। ओ भाई कटसीन आ गया। कटसीन है क्या?
My power is almost
हाँ
spent.
कटसीन ही है।
Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness.
ओ भाई तगड़ी है तो। ओ भाई काजुआ को देखा क्या? उसका आइस पर्पल हो गया। ओ भाई ओपी है तो।
There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies.
हाँ यही देख हमको दिखा दिया दिखा था हमको।
Power is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun,
वो किधर चला गया? दूसरा वाला
crafted
blacksmith
by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you.
स्काइस देखना हो भाई बहुत ओपी है स्काइस। ओपी लग रहा है।
Been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube
ओ भाई
This name is now yours.
पूरा रेड हो गया। ओ भाई बहुत तगड़ी लग रही है स्वाड तो। यही देते तो बहुत मजा आता है।
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions,
सच बोलो तो
and thus chose to bury this name
बहुत
deep
तगड़ी
within
लगी
his
है
heart.
मेरे को।
Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update 𝒂𝒄𝒕?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
ओपी है तो कटसीन तो बहुत तकड़ी लगी है मेरे को। ओके इधर क्या कर रहे हैं बंदा?
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger of the warehouse. The investigation in 𝒕𝒏 and 𝑽𝒊𝒗𝒐 should conclude soon. Do not believe he will be charged with
ओ
any
भाई
crime.
मैं देखना भूल गया
You
मैं
sure kept your ear to the ground.
मिला होगा
Then we needn't recount all the details
और
again. Now,
quest complete
as
करने
to
के
your
बाद मिलता
earlier
होगा
offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's
अभी
this?
अभी इसके पास ही है
𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒉 Ishin,
ओ
a
भाई
weapon crafted using a
बहुत
long-lost
बड़ा नाम है
blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to
सूट हो रहा है
recover and restore
इसका
him.
पास
I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see.
अबे दे दो मेरे को एक बार
The
दे
Kaidahara
दो
clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
अब देता
Where
होगा
will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beidou again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
स्क्वाड देना ही पड़ेगा अब देखते हैं मिलता और नहीं मिल गया लेट्स गो स्वॉर्ड मिल गया रिफाइनमेंट वन कोई बात नहीं अटैक है अटैक मेन स्टैट्स है उसका सब स्टैट्स भी अटैक है when a normal attack or charge attack का hits किया ये तो सही चीज है आया को भी दे सकता हूँ मैं चलो मैक्स कर देते हैं इसको रिफाइनमेंट देखते हैं एक बार हाँ नहीं कर सकते रिफाइनमेंट let's wish we have resources to level up this one रिसोर्सेस हैं थोड़ा है मेरे पास रिसोर्स तो छोलो तो स्वॉर्ड तो बहुत ओपी है उसका डिजाइन बहुत ओपी लग रहा है मेरे को There we go, resources है हमारे पास लेवल मैक्स कर सकते होगा इसको मैक्स करके आया को देता हूँ कितना करता है डैमेज अबे यार क्या हो रहा है मैक्स है ओ भाई नहीं देखना हाँ यूज करता हूँ एक बार ग्लोइंग ज्यादा हो गया इसका ग्लो हो रहा ज्यादा लगा के ओके ओके देखता हूँ एक बार मैक्स करने के ये चाहिए मेरे को। एक बार आयका को लगा के देखते हैं। नहीं आयका ये वाला। ओ भाई बढ़िया लग रही है, देखने तो बढ़िया लग रही है। सूट नहीं हुआ है आयका का। दूसरा वाला बेनिट को सूट करता होगा, देखते हैं। लग तो रहा है वो वाला मैचिंग हुआ, वो कलर ब्लू कलर टाइप, ब्लैक बोल सकते हैं, डार्क ब्लू और ब्लैक। चीची तो कंफर्म सूट नहीं होता, चीची पर तो सूट नहीं होता। इस पर भी सूट नहीं होता है। ट्रैवलर पर तो कंफर्म सूट है, बट दिखने पर तो बहुत ओपी लग रहा है, डिजाइन अच्छा लग रहा है। देखते हैं आया को। ओ भाई ये क्या चीज हो रहा है, ये क्या चीज हो रहा है? ये फायर टाइप चीज को आ रहा है मेरे को। ओ भाई बहुत तगड़ी है, तो बहुत ओपी लग रहा है। एक मिनट उसको ग्राफिक्स बढ़ा के देखता हूँ एक बार। मीडियम लगाते हैं। अलग से साउंड आ रही है। बहुत तो भी लग रहा है। चलो मेरा ग्राफिक्स भी चलते हैं लोवेस्ट। ये वाला 45 FPS, ये वाला ऑफ, ये भी लो, ये भी ऑफ, ये भी ऑफ। तो बहुत ओपी लग रहा है स्वॉर्ड, तो बहुत ओपी है, बहुत ही चीज बना दिया है लोग। अब तो कंफर्म लेवल 90 है इसका तो। वेपन्स ये वाला होगा। हाँ यही है, इसको 6 चाहिए है वाला, 6 नहीं 3 हो, हाँ 3 है। इसको लगा दो, नया को लगाते हैं। एक देना, नहीं कुछ भी नहीं दिया। कितने है ये वाला? एक भी नहीं है मेरे पास तो। सबको करते हैं। 50 स्टेक देना है का। ओ भाई एक का तो नहीं सुनती है। फार्म करना ही पड़ेगा मेरे इसको लिए। फार्म नहीं करे तो नहीं मिलता मैक्स करने के लिए। भाई ये तो ओपी चीज है तो। Enhance होगा, ओके। मैक्स करके ही रहूँगा इसको, कंफर्म मैक्स करके ही चलूँगा मैं। ये एक दे दो आया का प्लीज। मोना का यूज करना था मेरे को, गलत किया मैं। मोना का यूज कर, मोना रिफंड कर थोड़ा सामान देता है, बट मोना का यूज करते हैं। एक भी मिल जाएगा तो बढ़िया होगा। हाँ नहीं मिला हो रहा, एक ही है बस। कौन सा डोमेन है वो वाला? यही होगा, हाँ यही है। अबे यार क्या गलत सीन हो गया मेरा। मेरे को लगा आज ही मैक्स कर देते, बट वेट करना पड़ेगा मेरे को कल के लिए। कल आता क्या? सैटरडे। ओ भाई 2 दिन वेट करना पड़ेगा। आज एंड टुमारो वेट करना पड़ेगा मेरे को। ये तो बहुत सही चीज है। ऊपर वाला स्क्वाड है तो 1 मिनट 55%। ओके एक बार शोकेस करके देखता हूँ कौन सा वाला वेपन बहुत ज़्यादा करता है, इसके बाद चूज करता हूँ। ये वाला क्यों यूज़ कर रहा हूँ कि जल्दी अल्टीमेट रिचार्ज हो जाएगा, इसीलिए ये वाला यूज़ कर रहा हूँ मैं। बट वो तो बहुत सही चीज़ है, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट। बाउंटीज करना पड़ेगा, बाउंटीज बाद में करते हैं। चलो एक विश करते हैं। एक विश करके देखते हैं क्या होता है हमारे साथ। कैरेक्टर आता है नहीं कोई 4 स्टार और 5 स्टार। 5 स्टार तो बहुत रेयर चांस है, बहुत लेस चांस है 5 स्टार आना। तो 4 स्टार देखते हैं क्या होता है। ये भाग रहा है सामने। मेरा तो एक रिचुअल है, कब इधर चल के मैं पुल करता हूँ, डेली इधर चल के पुल करता हूँ मैं। इधर चल के उठाओ का बर्स्ट नहीं होना चाहिए। मर जाओ उठाओ। नहीं मारना नहीं, उठाओ को HP लेस करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, सिग्नेचर सेंड करता हूँ। हो भाई यही मेन होता है मेरा, फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट। उठाओ हो गया। रेड करना पड़ेगा हुटाओ का। हो भाई 99 पिंग आ रहा है मेरा। हाँ रेड हो गया। राइडन से चलना पड़ेगा, राइडन से चल के इसको लेके विश करो। थ्री स्टार मिल जाएगा, विश करे तो 3 स्टार मिल जाएगा कंफर्म। ओ भाई स्कैम हो गया। एक मिनट देता हूँ। चलो चलो एक बार ये देखते हैं क्या बोलते हैं इसको, ये वाला डोमेन। अभी यार कोई बात नहीं, मेरे पास फ्रैजिल रिसन है, कोई बात नहीं ब्रो, चलो जाऊंगा। ब्रो मैं F2P बोल सकता, अब F2P है मैं, लाइक क्या बोलते हैं, AR35 उस पर, बिलो AR35 पर मैं स्पेंड किया हूँ गेम पर। लाइक 2 बार बैटल पास लिया हूँ मैं, 2 बार बैटल पास खरीदा हूँ जोंगली के लिए, 2 बार बैटल पास लिया हूँ मैं, तो यही सीन है। उसके बाद जोंगली आने के बाद कभी नहीं स्पेंड किया मैं गेम पर।
Order guide. Gather.
Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Stabilize.
Now you shall perish.
अरे यार इसको ही मार रहा है, इलेक्ट्रो से इलेक्ट्रो मार रहा हूँ।
This is order. Gather.
My apologies. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
मजा। इसके बाद उधर चलते हैं, उस वाला एनिमो सेट पर। कल मिल जाएगा एक बैटल पास पर, एक मिल जाएगा। अबे यार नहीं करना मेरे को, HP मिल रहा है मेरे को। नहीं करना ब्रो मेरे को, मैं यही सेट करता हूँ फार्म, तो एटलीस्ट एक मिल जाएगा तो बहुत बढ़िया सीन होता है। कौन सा भी चलेगा, EM चाहिए, EM अंडर अच्छा सबस्टार, ठीक ठाक सबस्टार। उसके बाद काजुआ आया तो बहुत बढ़िया सीन होता है। Let's सुक्रोज को लेके चलते हैं एक बार, मिल जाएगा तो
I want to help.
पता चल जाते हैं वो लोग को। मेरे को ईएम चाहिए, एक बार देखते हैं। थैंक्स सो मच ब्रो, ट्राई करते हैं क्या मिलता है। मोस्टली नहीं मिलता है, देखना पड़ेगा।
Are you here to play with me?
Animal hypostasis simulation. Absorption test.
Amuse myself a little.
My apologies. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
The more, merrier.
Order guide you.
अबे यार भाग लिया है तो।
Myself a little.
Take flight.
Shine.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Can't run from dead.
सुक्रोज को लेके चल रहा हूँ। मेरे को ईएम चाहिए अब। ईएम दे दो 𝒕𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒉 प्लीज। लेट्स गो। ईएम मिल जाएगा, देखना ईएम आ जाएगा अब, कंफर्म ईएम आ जाएगा। ईएम। अबे यार डैमेज को किसको चाहिए, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए। ईएम देना ब्रो। अबे यार रोना आ रहा है मेरे को, नहीं मिल रहा। कितनी बार एक भी बार नहीं देखा ईएम दोनों पर।
Are you here to play with me?
Enhanced animal module 70. Whirling snow.
Amuse myself.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
मर गए सब लोग, एक शॉट हो गया। नहीं हुए हम लोग। अरे ये बंदा इनविजिबल होता है पर यही सीन होता है ब्रो। अब एटलीस्ट अब मिल जाएगा, ईएम मिल जाएगा अब। ईएम जॉन्गली पिलर के आगे हूँ। ईएम दे दो। अबे यार ये क्यों हो रहा है मेरा साथ, ये क्यों हो रहा है। फिजिकल डैमेज बोनस नहीं चाहिए, फिजिकल डैमेज नहीं है मेरे को। क्यों दे रहे हैं फिजिकल डैमेज किसको। अबे यार शिट यार, क्या करूं फिजिकल डैमेज को। अबे यार शिट यार। देखते हैं, ये भी ज्यादा नहीं रोलता। कंफर्म देता हूँ, क्रिट रेट नहीं आता, कंफर्म क्रिट रेट नहीं आता। चलो देखते हैं एक बार। क्रिट रेट नहीं पता था मेरे को, डिफेंस ही पसंद है। डिफेंस मेरे को पसंद करती है, इसलिए डिफेंस आ रहा है। एटलीस्ट इस पर तो क्रिट डैमेज दे दो, क्रिट रेट दे दो मेरे को। डिफेंस लगा दिया। क्रिट रेट प्लीज। क्रिट रेट है क्या? ओ भाई क्रिट रेट है। चलो देखते हैं पर इसका सीन देखते हैं। क्रिट डैमेज प्लीज, क्रिट डैमेज प्लीज। लेट्स गो। क्रिट डैमेज क्रिटिज्म। डैमेज क्या कौन सा? ओ भाई डिफेंस, नेक्स्ट वाला डिफेंस रोल है तो इसको भी छोड़ देता हूँ मैं। डिफेंस रोल हुआ तो मैं समझ जाता हूँ नहीं रोल करना, इसको छोड़ना ही पड़ेगा, यही सीन होता है मेरा। एक मिनट रुको, मेरे पास एक आर्टिफैक्ट है को देखने दो। उसका मैं लेवल 12 करके छोड़ दिया, मैं उसको देखता हूँ तो सब। भाई यार क्या हो रहा है? छोटा वाला है, नहीं नीचे चल रहा। ओ भाई टच ही नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मैं। हो गया, ऊपर है क्या? ऊपर ही होगा। 12 लेवल 12 कितना है? ये होगा, हाँ ये। किसको ये वाला इतना ज्यादा कम? चलो कोई बात नहीं। इसको लगाता है, इसको ये वाला कोई काम का नहीं। कोई मतलब ही नहीं है सेव करने इसको। अबे बढ़ जा। मैक्स हो गया क्या? ओके, एक निकालता हूँ। अबे यार डिफेंस ही रोल हो रहा है, डिफेंस नहीं छोड़ेंगे मेरे को, नहीं चाहिए ये भी। क्यों डिफेंस दे रहे हैं लोग? क्यों भाई? को लॉक किया है। इसको देख सकता हूँ मैं एक बार। चलो बाढ़ में जाता हूँ। बहुत ज्यादा डिफेंस है, अब इसका डैमेज 8% रिट्रेट। ओ भाई ये तो बहुत ज्यादा टट्टी निकला है तो। ये भी मेरे पास इसका बढ़िया भी है मेरे पास। HP फिजिकल इलेक्ट्रो जियो HP फिजिकल, ये वाला नहीं चाहिए मेरे को। नहीं क्यों लॉक कर रहा हूँ इसको? ओ भाई कितना ज्यादा फिजिकल रखा हुआ मैं। डिफेंस नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए। एनिमो जियो सॉरी, इलेक्ट्रो क्यों रखा हूँ मैं इसको? ये भी नहीं चाहिए। क्रायो फिजिकल, ओ भाई कितना ज्यादा फिजिकल लग रहा है। फिजिकल लॉक नहीं करना था मेरे को, बेकार है ये भी। पायरो ठीक-ठाक के देखते हैं इसको छोड़ के। ये 1 मिनट, अटैक परसेंटेज, क्रिट डैमेज, आजा अब देखते हैं। ये वाला नहीं तो अटैक परसेंटेज है, क्रिट डैमेज है। कौन सा? ये वाला देखते हैं एक बार। %13 नहीं चाहिए ये वाला। तो नेक्स्ट किधर बढ़ा? नेक्स्ट वाला ये ओ भाई क्यों कर रहे हैं लोग? मेरे साथ खेल रहे क्या लोग? अबे यार क्या हो रहा है इसका? डिफेंस रोल हो रहा है। आज डिफेंस डे है क्या? डिफेंस ही आ रहा है मेरे को तो। नहीं डिफेंस नहीं, डिफेंस बोले तो एचपी दे रहे हैं। Don't give me, don't give me defense. Please don't. Defensive. मैं करता है नहीं उसको, वो तो HP गया तो टट्टी चीज है, वो तो यही आता है। अच्छा बढ़िया, इसको रख सकता हूँ। देखते एक बार क्रिट डैमेज आया तो नहीं डिफेंस आया। डिफेंस आती तो 1 मिनट। क्रिट रेट से नो नहीं चाहिए मेरे को, क्रिट रेट भी नहीं चाहिए। इसका सीन क्या है? इस पर तो कोई नहीं है, क्रिट डैमेज भी नहीं है, क्यों लगा दिया तो इसको? पर भी नहीं है तो इसको कंप्लीट करते हैं। नहीं क्या क्या चलो मैं एंड करता हूँ अब स्ट्रीम, बहुत टाइम हो गया। So guys, I will end my stream right now. Thanks for joining all. Thanks for all joining. Special shout out to everyone for joining. So see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Bye guys. See you guys later.